And the last thing is, I'm not spiritual enough. Somebody tell me what you think spirituality is. If I say someone is spiritual, how would you describe that? What is that? Anybody? Uh-oh.
Well, maybe someone that accepts the fact that there is a higher power, and it's not just on this earth that we're earthly, but we have the capacity to accept somebody of higher power than us that fills us up, and that we can draw on. This is hard. I think I'm kind of there, but not really. It's just a feeling. I mean, it's a feeling that you have because you do embrace a higher power, and you know that there's something beyond this earth. That's what my spirituality means to me. It may mean something different to other people.
Anybody else? If somebody were to say Billy Graham is spiritual, what does that mean, spiritual? What would bring you to that description?
Filled with faith, filled with God's love.
It's a reflection of the Spirit of God.
So do you look at people and make this kind of statement? They're more spiritual than me. But is there a level of spirituality? I mean, there is a progression, but I think sometimes what we do is we put this little scale of, well, I'm down here and they're up here. I'm just not spiritual enough. I can't do that because I'm not spiritual enough. And we're doing ourselves a disservice because really, in actuality, spirituality is momentum. It's our walk of faith. It's our belief in a higher power, which we all is God. And it's our motivation and our movement towards Him. That's what spirituality is. But it means that you're moving. So when somebody says they're spiritual, they have faith in God, they love God, and they are moving to a relationship that's deeper than what they have right now at this very second. And so for us to judge someone else, we have no idea. I know that there are people that I thought were spiritual and they made mistakes, and it changed my view of them. Why? Back then I didn't understand. Now at 45, 20, 24, 23 years later, walking with the Lord, it's like you start to realize and see that we are all on a journey. Life is hard, life is tough. And sometimes we get overwhelmed and bombarded with life. And sometimes our human nature comes out. Sometimes life just happens. The makeup of who we were 25, 35, 40 years ago when we were born, our environment that we grew up in starts to creep up on us, starts to strangle us, starts to pull us back. And we have to be careful that we don't look at ourselves like this because we're trying to deal with some of those things, that we're not in God's clutches. And in this Bible study, we'll see, and that's what is so good about it is that in our messiness, we're still in a relationship with God. In our messiness, we still have a love for Him and a desire to be closer and more intimate with Him. And that when we make mistakes, which we have had a lot of people in our past at this church make mistakes, doesn't mean that they're not spiritual. Doesn't mean that they don't love God and they don't have a relationship. It means that they have fallen off the beaten path. But God still loves them. And God still wants to bring them back into a relationship closer than what he had before, or she had before. So this is going to be a really good study. I hope everybody's ready for it. The chapters are long. So, be something that you kind of have to take some time to really reflect on. It's an eye-opener. I think it's a good eye-opener.
And I'm